morning student. Today in our 4th standard we will continue our first chapter. That day I introduced you to what is meant by environment, what are the different constraints of environment. We studied that there are mainly two types of constraint of the environment. One is the living thing and second one is the non-living thing. In our environment it is made up of living as well as non-living things. Okay. Plants, all kind of animals, they are the living things, whereas water, air, sky, land, soil, mountains, moon, sun, stars, these all are the non-living constraint of our environment. That day we also discussed that living beings, they reproduce the young ones like them. Many changes take place in their life when they are growing. So we are learning the life cycle of animals. That day we saw that some of the animals, they give direct birth to their young ones, and some of the animals they first lay the eggs, and after a specific time period their young ones, they hatch out of the egg, they come out of the egg. Mother hen, not only hen, but mother animal, she takes care of her eggs, and after a specific time period the young one, it comes out from that egg. In this way we see that there is two type of reproduction. One is direct to give birth to the animals and the other is by laying the eggs. We also saw that the kids of some of the, or the young ones of some of the animals, they look exactly like their parents when they are born. For example, a cat and a kitten, they look similar. A dog and puppy, they look similar. A goat and kid, they too look similar. But if you see a caterpillar and an adult butterfly, you will see that there is a lot of difference between a caterpillar and a butterfly. But many changes take place in the body of the caterpillar and it becomes butterfly. Understand? So this is called as life cycle of the animals. Let's see what are the different steps that are included in the life cycle of these animals. So growth of animals. A kid and a fully grown goat are not very different to look at. There is not much difference between a kitten and an adult cat. These babies grow in their mother's tummy and are born from mother's tummy too. These animals do not lay eggs. Cat, dog, elephant, cow, buffalo, horse, they give direct birth to their babies. They do not lay the eggs. Their babies, they grow in the mother's tummy and they take birth from their mother's tummy. But some animals like crows, spiders, lizards lay eggs. There are some animals which lay eggs like snake, lizard, along with that all the birds, cockroaches, etc. They lay the eggs, and from that eggs their young ones, they hatch out. A chicken is born from an egg. So some of the animals, they lay eggs and their young ones come out from that egg. For example, a hen. Hen lay eggs and from that egg its young one come out. It is called as a chicken or chick. Ants, butterflies, fish, frogs, snakes are all animals that lay eggs. Some of the animals example is given here, like ants. We can see ants, there are different types of ants. There are small ants, bigger ants, red ants, black ants, white ants are also there. So these all kinds of ants, they lay egg and their young ones, they come out from that egg. But we do not often see their eggs. The eggs of the ants, butterflies, fish and frogs. Now this eggs of fish and frogs, they are not seen because they lay eggs in the water. That is why we cannot see them, but you can find. Snakes, they lay the egg on the earth's surface or on the land, but inside the burrow. Inside the burrow, that is why we cannot see it easily. But the size of eggs of this ants and butterfly is very small, very tiny eggs are laid by these animals. That is why we cannot see them easily. The eggs of some very small animals are very tiny. We would hardly notice them. We do not come to know that these animals lay eggs. But we know for sure that a hen lay eggs. Her eggs are big enough to be easily seen. We cannot see the eggs of the caterpillar or eggs of the ant. But we can easily spot the eggs that are laid by a hen or that are laid by a snake, because they are bigger one and easily that can be seen. Then one more new point is given here, hatch. This term is used in the growth of the chicks. Hatch means when a hen sits on her egg to warm them, she is said to be hatching her eggs. What does a mother hen do? Mother hen lay the eggs and she sits on those eggs for a specific time period, like a week or 2 or 3 weeks, like 2 to 3 weeks. And this process is called as hatching of the eggs. Not continuously, but most of the times the mother hen, it sits on the eggs for maximum time of the day, and in this way she gives the warmth, necessary warmth for the growth of the chicks inside the eggs. A hen lay eggs. Warmth is necessary for the chicks to grow inside the egg. So, after laying them, the hen sits on the eggs to keep them warm. The chicks inside slowly keep growing. When its growth is complete, the chick breaks the eggshell and comes out. What happens when the mother hen sits on these eggs? So they get the warmth, and this warmth help for the proper growth of the chicks. After a specific time period, when the chicks they are completely grow, they break the eggshell from inside, and in this way completely grown chicks they come out. Now those chicks they again grow and become the adult hen. When its growth is complete, the chicks break the eggshell and comes out. The hen looks after its chicks till they grow a little bigger. As mother takes care of her babies until you are able to take care of yourself, your mother takes care of yours. In the same way, a mother hen also take care of her chicks until they are little bigger. So you must have seen in small villages, etc. If you have ever seen. So you can see, you can spot, you may have spotted many a times. अगर तुमने कभी देखा है स्मॉल विलेजेस में हेन्स को रियर करते हैं. रियरिंग ऑफ द हेन्स इज ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द एग्रीकल्चरल बिजनेस और या सपोर्टिंग बिजनेस फॉर एग्रीकल्चर. So the farmers they rear or they keep the hen, and this hen when its chicks hatches, as mother hen goes forward, the small chicks they also follow her. So you must have seen this sight many a times. So after lying, so the hen looks after the chicks till they grow a little bigger. One more new term is given here. When a hen is hatching her eggs, she becomes aggressive for fear of their safety. She attacks anyone who tries to go near the eggs. So here you can see that sight. Here there is mother hen and the chicks they are following her until they become enough big or enough old. The mother hen, she takes care of her babies, her chicks, and during the time when the mother hen she is hatching her eggs, she becomes aggressive. Aggressive means what? She attacks on the people. If suppose she see that someone is trying to catch the eggs or take the eggs, she attacks that person. Why she attacks that person? Because she feel that if the person take the eggs, then she will lose her chicks. That is why she attacks that person. In this way, this is seen that the mother hen, she becomes aggressive for the safety, for the fear of their safety. Their safety means whose safety? The safety of the chicks. She attacks anyone who tries to go near the eggs. One more point is given here. What are the similarities between the hen and her chicks? So what similarity you can see? You can see that the mother and the egg, they look different, but when the chicks they come out, they too look exactly like its mother. They too have same number of eyes, same number of legs, same type of feathers, same type of body structure and all. The next point is about the metamorphosis. What is meant by metamorphosis? How it takes place? Let's see that. There are similarities between a goat and its kid, and between a hen and her chick. However, a caterpillar and a butterfly are very different. We see that there is similarity between a goat and its kid. Means goat and kid, they look like the same. A hen and her chick also look like the same. But if you see a caterpillar and a butterfly, they look very different from each other. Thus, in some animals like young ones, the young ones grow into an adult animal that looks very different from the young one. The young one that we can see easily, it is totally different than the adult we can see. Means a caterpillar is a young one and a butterfly is the adult one. But if you see that, if you see the caterpillar, you cannot imagine that it will become a beautiful or colorful butterfly one day. So tremendous change take place in the body. Huge changes take place in the body of this caterpillar to become a butterfly. So thus in some animals, the young one grows into an adult animal that looks very different from the young one. This change of form is called metamorphosis. What is metamorphosis? The tremendous change, the huge change, the vast change that takes place in the body of the young one to the adult one. That is, this process is called as the metamorphosis process. Okay, so this year we are going to learn the metamorphosis process of the butterfly. Only we are going to learn about the metamorphosis that takes place in the butterfly. Okay, so this point we will learn in our tomorrow's video. So let's meet tomorrow.